Hello, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry for my tardiness. This is my first time speaking in a very decent audience. My background, I'm an academic mostly. I have to quit school because of external circumstances or perhaps life storms. My introduction, Singapore enjoyed high growth rates for the year 2010, culminating a superlative 14.7% growth. This figure placed Singapore top in the region and third place in the world behind Qatar and Paraguay. Sources are extracted from the World Fact Book. And recently in CNN business blogs postulated that Singapore also hosts the highest concentration of millionaires. You are most likely to bump into a millionaire in Singapore than anywhere else in the world. Analyses have shown that Singapore has a strong growth in financial services, tourism and exports in 2010. While we hear all of these praises, Singapore is also facing a growth of wealth gap. The Gini coefficient, a commonly used measure of income inequality, has risen steadily over the last decade, and the issue struck a chord with the public during the recent elections. Extracted from the United Nations Development Programme, the ratio of average income from the richest top 10% to the lowest bottom 10% has slipped from 17.3% to 48.1%. Some data and sources can also be misleading. What about Monaco? With a population of only 35,000 citizens, some of the world's wealthiest are also living there. It must certainly have a higher percentage of millionaires than UK or even Singapore. Okay, now, a small corner of the population is still sulking, like the rest of you here. There is another group of professionals, managers, engineers and technicians, the locals, that are finding life pretty tough going. Those above 50, I believe majority are here, to pray that they do not lose their job for any reasons. For if it did happen, they are unlikely to find another employment. If they did, it will be a big downgrade and big reduction in income. My family have experienced a very big culture shock. From 5K a month, I've been an entrepreneur for 3 years. From 5K a month, I'm doing catering. I sell mee rebus and mee soto at Bukit Batok Secondary School. From 5K a month, I had to be evicted. And now I'm earning, my family gross income is like 600 or 300. It's a very big culture shock. Yet, my parents both left the children. Parents just left the children. So it was a very big and it was a very big shock for me and my younger siblings. I'm the eldest. We have to look to HDB, but their policies have loopholes. I'm not an orphan. We still have parents. It's just that the parents leave us, and that's where HDB cannot help us. You know, we are not poverty or whatsoever. It's just that the parents leave us. We cannot find a shelter. I'm very smart also. So far I sleep anywhere. The police cannot catch me. I never get slapped of $200 fine. Okay, and because of the parents neglected their paternal values, my siblings have gone sick way. Okay, some have become, joined gangs, gang robbery, credit card fraud. I'm the only one with the white sheep. Okay, I'm the future for my family. I invest in education, but sometimes I have to second guess whether education is necessary. Because even just now in the morning, I met two middle-aged Chinese personnel who called me. I don't know, maybe through referrals. They say they want a job from me. I say, what can I do for you? They are from PSA. They are still working, but they are just at the borderline. They are barely breathing for their family, and they want to venture into further opportunities. Okay, I'm a scientist. I do have a direction in my life, and sometimes job fair in Singapore, in my opinion, is not very fair either. Most are concentrated on food and beverage industry, financial sector, engineering, public sector, and information both. Okay, about overseas education, diploma mills. Sometimes you have to guess whether it's really authentic or not. But very few are science-related careers like what I'm pursuing right now. Okay. Every one of us here, even your children, have very big dreams. Okay. I read an article, about National Neuroscience Institute pertaining to brain, which is what I am inclined towards at. Okay, I want to be a doctor in psychology, but I don't have the luxury to do that. Singapore, NNI, National Neuroscience Institute, wants more doctors. Do you know how much money it costs for a parent to see their child pursuing a doctorate, or for any young couple to fork out money or take a gamble loan to pursue doctorate, even when they have no proper job and have to pay exorbitant mortgage fees? Okay. Last but not least, to all workers coming to the age of 40 years of age, stay in your current employment, no matter what the problem is at work, as once you are out, you are not only out, but also down to, and if you don't have much medical coverage, medical costs would burden you very heavily. Okay, thanks. Gilbert.